Adding images to your Google Drive presentation can really offer the opportunity to personalize your presentation. So as you can see here, we've created our introduction page, we've added a creative touches page, and our next layout actually is to add a title and add text in these two boxes. However, for our images, I'm not going to use that layout, so I can actually get rid of it. So to do that, you can do one of two things. Either you can go up to Edit and click Delete Slide right there, or you can always right click on the slide over here and delete slide. And here you have adding images, which is the next format. And if you remember the layout options, it was the text or title only layout. So this is the title only layout that we'll use to add images to. Now, just like the fonts, you can add images right off of this menu bar located here by going to this little, looks like mountain peak picture and selecting image. And it brings up a variety of modes for you to select adding your images. You can either upload an image, you can take a snapshot if the computer you're using has a webcam connected to it. You can add a URL if you have a picture that is embedded on another website, or you can use your albums and or your Google Drive. Your albums are any pictures you have located on your computer, and then if you have any pictures that have been shared with you or are located in any other Google Drive applications. But for this example, we are going to search for images. So you click on search and you see that it brings up three different options for you to search images. You can do Google images, you can do Life, you can do stock images. You can also you can click on these to change which category you look for images in, and or you can change it up here as well. So it's currently on stock, I can go back to Google. So I'll search something really simple like birds and then click the magnifying glass and see what it pulls up. Now these are the images that it brings up from Google. You can see it brings up quite an array of different types of birds. We have some angry birds, some actual birds, some animated birds, some photos, and some drawings. However, if you wanted to try life, let's see what life brings up. Life brings up couple of still images, some that look like they've been taken actually from the Life magazine, some drawings of birds, and then we get into some hands. I don't know why, I guess mimicking the feathers of a bird, and a couple of different other images here that come up when you search for birds in life. And so lastly, we'll go to stock images and see what comes up from birds. And there are some nice images here that we can also choose to use and or not use. So for the sake of this example, I'll just select one of these up here. And I like this little bird with the text, the little watercolor bird, and he has a speech bubble. And I will select him and add him to the add images. And as you can see, he came up, but he covered up our entire slide. So that's not how we want the slide to appear. So we'll just resize him by clicking the corner and moving it in. And as you can see, the image has gotten smaller. Now, when you see the four-pointed arrow, that means that you can move the image. The image is under your control. And what I like to do is I like to center the image as best I can on the y-axis or the x-axis depending on how I want it to appear on the page. So with this, I can actually make the picture a little bit larger because I want this to be the center of this page, the main focus. And so here, let's get our four-pointed arrow back, and we can center it up right in the middle of that slide. So you can see as you go from the Creative Touches slide here down to the Adding Images slide there, you have this image added and it's directly in the center of the slide. And so this same process will work for adding videos and or other images that are saved on your computer and that entire list that you saw when we opened up the adding images item.